Hi guys, crypto is finally starting to look really good. If you haven't paid attention to the market, then you've landed on the perfect channel and on the perfect video, because we're going to cover that at the end of the video, but we're going to be discussing Solana and Chainlink because they're actually performing very good today. If you haven't already, subscribe, drop a comment, tell me what you think about these two coins, and as well as click that bell icon to stay up to date with your latest crypto news and analysis / opinion. Alright, so Solana is trading about 103.24, and it's actually looking much better than what it was previously. I think the last time that I discussed Solana, it was trading around, I don't know, like 88, 89, something like that. So it's been a while since we really discussed it, but we're going to take a look now and see what the ceilings are, what the floor is right now. So the floor of what I kind of gathered is around 88. We could potentially drop there in a couple of days too. But what we're doing is we're reaching the resistance level at about 103. It's kind of a rough area. I'm not going to be so super precise. Just giving that it's around that area is where you can close, right? So about right here, you can see where we have the lines of contact. And right here, I do believe we're always talking about market structures because this is such a huge movement. And some really big candles at that. We could return to that. Why I've highlighted this area, plus it acts as a, let's say like a window, like a pretty big window of support being between 79 and 75. So if all goes to where you don't want to go, then you can see that this is where we could touch. Now we touched this too before. I mean, we started to move closer to that back on Tuesday, January the 23rd. Now we have a wonderful candle. If we can manage to push above this, it will be fantastic, because we were looking, I mean, we can zoom in just a little bit. You can see, like, technically we had that downward trend kind of happening. That downtrend kind of happening. We broke above that. So, of course, but we did get rejected at a higher price. Why I'm thinking it could still go down. Giving a little bit, or it could actually just have that little bit of a tracement that happened and start to push up. Now it will be a fight. It will be a fight from among this area, and let me just highlight what I mean. So this area here could be a fight, and I will just give this like the yellow color. Yeah, and so this area right here, we could really see a push going over. So it would take several days probably without any kind of, if news came in and it was some really positive news or something really broke out and buyers really started buying into it strong, of course it could push out, but it's not always typically the case. So I think we'll get stopped here pretty soon. So 108, which honestly is not huge, honestly, but you'll start to see some push coming in from the sellers, stopping it from going higher prices. That is if you're going in a long position. However, if you went short, this is not too good, but I'm more on your side for short. So even when we look at the last 4 hours of what's been happening, zoom in here, going on the 4-hour time frame, the last 12 or so hours is a big push, and it's really good, right? So we're starting to kind of step ladder our way back up. Now, what I'm worried is that if we have this kind of coming in, we could actually produce a head and shoulders. If it continues to climb too high, but I don't think that's going to happen. It's just a little bit of fantasy speaking, but you can kind of see here that we've had a little bit of the best run since the 30th and so forth. So a good push. So this is what we have for Solana. So I think that to give it a once over before you jump into any kind of position, of course, if we close in the next 2-3 days, with some positive candles, just some body candles, then perfect. Now you can notice that yesterday we rejected a lower price, which is really good. So we kind of have that like shooting star coming on, and not the hammer, which is really good. So we want to see another candle, at least somewhat of the same body or more, closing in. We're gonna see a wick here at the top without question. We'll see that wick coming in just as that higher price is getting rejected. At some point, I'm almost positive over it, especially when you look back in the other time frames here. Yeah, you can see that all of these points right here are going to cause a bit of a ruckus to push forward. So I don't think it's a good time to kind of enter the market right here. I would definitely wait for it to retrace back down a little bit. And that's what I would say for Solana. So kind of if you're looking into getting in the market and going long for that, I would wait just a little bit, or I'm going to wait a little bit just to see, because that downward trend is still very strong and we have that very strong possibility of collapsing. Now, Chainlink, the last couple of days has performed outrageously well. We have let me just kind of put my lines here. Yeah, just put one right here. So about right here, we broke past a resistance level. More so right here, just to kind of give it that point of contact. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we broke past that and it's continued to decline, but also prices are getting rejected. And if we go back through here, you're going to see why they're getting rejected. Right now, yeah, a few contact points coming through. Now we're creating a good market structure for this as well. And worst case scenario, we could fall to around $11. Right now, 17. But we want to see it continue to push up. So we'll see some retracements coming back down. We might retouch back this. This is more than likely going to be a point of support level later on. So if it touches back down here and you've already entered the market, if it touches this, kind of pay attention. You just don't want to get around about $14 mark or so, and really start to lose. So right now, we'll have to see what's going to close in. But right now, Chainlink's looking really, really good. Also too close to call. We need to see a few more candles closing in, just because of this trading right now is getting that rejection is coming in so strong. And there's around 12 hours left, but if it continues to push down, it could actually signify a reversal. We just need to see what today's going to close and what the next couple of days will bring, because it's just a little too close to call right now, even though I'm kind of bringing you bad news and such a good movement. But it still potentially could get rejected. So you can kind of see like it went above there just a little bit, kind of honestly the same distance, and then rejected down. So this is where it's the kind of cautiousness should kind of kick in. All right, let's look at the market as a total. Now the hour, week, daily is looking very, very good. Solana jumped up by 7.1%. Ethereum 2.2 is in positive. Bitcoin 2.4. We have Cardano's up by 6. AVAX up by 9.3, which is really, really good. Link is up 14.5% today, but we'll see because that could change. Matic 3.9 and DOT is at 3.9 in the positive. And really no big losers, really. Now, Tau is down by 4.6, but nothing major. Another big winner, though, is IMX at 13.1%. As well, Arbitrum's up by 4.9, Ethereum Classic 4.7. It's looking really, really good across the board. What is this one? Let's see. The Python Network. Yeah, today, this is a major winner. Plus 23.6%, weekly at 26.5%, and monthly at 54%. So we're doing really, really good. Fantastic, actually. All right. So that's the market as a group. Guys, thank you for watching. Let me know what you think about Link. Is it going up, going down? And what about Solana? Where do you stand on your positions? Tell me in the description below, or in the comments below. And be sure to click the bell icon to stay up to date with your latest crypto.